Welcome aboard, I'm JasonOfArgo, and this is Creeper World 4. I recently got into this game, and it's honestly really amazing. I have not completed the main campaign yet, but as far as I'm aware, that is not where the meat of the game really is. It's more just a tutorial. There is a story, such as it is. Basically, there's a horrible purple ooze that's eating the universe, and you go out and you have to destroy it by building up towers and blasting it away. But the really good stuff, as far as I am aware, is in these daily challenges and in the mission editor. If you guys want to see me complete the rest of the campaign in videos, then go ahead and tell me. If I get even like one comment or something, then I'll definitely do that, because I really like this game. But we're gonna jump into the daily missions here. This one is today's, and looks like it's gonna be a fairly small map, but ooh, plenty of spore launchers and emitters, but you get 6 ERNs. Those are like upgrades. Let's go ahead and just play it so that I can show you guys exactly what it's all about. I have done enough of the campaign that I basically know the general gist of what I'm doing. So first of all, we gotta drop down our base, and it's all paused right now. So let me get a view of the enemy area here. We have a dark tower, which is basically like a super emitter. We have these emitters that squirt out a little bit of creep every half second. Ooh, every half second. Skimmer factories. Skimmers are these little dudes. I think those are like the creeper aerial units. And a stash, well, that's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until it fills up, and then it unleashes a bunch of creep all at once. The spore launchers are what I'm going to be worried about first of all. But it looks like they really want you to start out over here, because the red on, that's what's going to power our missile turrets. And green R gives you liftic, which you use to power up these shield generators here, and those also let you escape the level if you power up enough of them. We're going to get an urn, an upgrade, if we sit down right here. So yeah, let's start on the high ground. We could start out on this high ground, but that would mean extending our towers way more than we really want to. So, speaking of towers, they're gonna, wherever I put them, this is our base energy production structure. And if you cover more ground, you get more energy from Soylent. Yes, soy boys are the future, sorry to say. So let's soy it up here. And we haven't unpaused the game yet, but I want to get a nice little grid going. I think we could just go ahead and unpause, or, well, no, actually, I want the factory done more than anything else, because that's where we store all of our ammo. Is there anything else I can do? Because once this turns on, I'm glad that this totem is actually in range of my towers, because that means the liftic, which the green R produces, is going to start powering it up, which means we might actually get an early shield, which would be very helpful. Energy deficit's going to be pretty bad for a while. Do I want to start building some mining? Miners are very important. Oh, but with this all out of whack, maybe I should build some terps to terraform it. Terraformers are going to help me level this out so that I can actually smother this whole area in miners. So, yeah, that might actually be a good idea. So let's just... 2 should do for now. Right now, oh my gosh, it's getting, oh boy, okay, that's getting really close. We need to get some cannon boys down post-haste. And let's go ahead and extend the tower branches out to here. Yes, and in fact, I want at least 1 or 2 mortars up on the front lines. Can I get a mortar? Yes, I can. Let's put one right here. And definitely want a couple of early missiles. 1 here. 1 here. Let's keep the back lines safe. The spore launchers, the AI in this game is really smart. They know exactly how to target areas of your lines that are weak. So I don't want them to spot any chinks in my armor, so to speak. And let's go ahead and put a cannon boy and a mortar guy over here. I don't want them to take this area too early. Alright, we're starting to fire. And let me build my ERN port so that I can actually get some universal upgrades going. Okay, this is definitely expanding a lot faster than I thought it would. One of the spore launchers is going to launch. Oh, they don't launch until for another 2 minutes. Okay, so we got plenty of time, at least until complete disaster comes upon us. Oh, oh my goodness, it's already up here. That's not good. It's already reaching. Can I get my mortar over here? Actually, I'm gonna need more mortars. I'm gonna need a lot more of everything up on the front lines here. This is definitely not... Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Oh, my poor cannons. They're suffering. Oh, it's already creeping up. The creeps. Okay, okay, okay. First of all, let's pause. Let's get the terraforming done. We're gonna copy this area here and just sort of really level out the entire thing. That way, I'll be able to build up a bunch of mines up in the same area. And our energy deficit is really low. We need a lot more tower. Ugh, they're flanking us, man. They're flanking us. But we need a lot more energy production like right now. Did that cannon just die again? Oh, yes it did. Oh, no. This is not how I wanted it to go at all. This is not how I wanted my day to start. I just wanted a nice fun little time. Of fighting back purple ooze. Oh, this is huge. Oh, the stash already popped. Okay. Okay. Apparently, we already extended ourselves too far. Can we get some more cannon boys? They're really wrapping around our flanks here. This is not good. This is super not good. This is the least good starting position I've ever seen. It's already too much. Okay, we need reinforcements. Put that guy up there. Get that mortar out of there. That cannon is on his own, at least for now. Okay, so now that the terraforming is done, we should be able to build up some miners, I hope. And here come the spore launchers already. That's great. I was wondering where you guys were. If we could just get some mining going, then maybe, just maybe, scooch back, please. Oh, the skimmers. They have stun-locked my entire front line. And there come the spores and everything. Okay, well, I can't really come back from this. And I really overextended myself from the get-go. Lesson learned. Let's try this again. How much of that? That was less than 5 minutes before we were completely annihilated. Woo! Oh, this game doesn't mess around. Okay, as long as the frontline cannons are shooting, then I think we're good to go. And we're definitely gonna need our flanks covered here. We got this area covered, and now, oh, okay. First of all, we gotta get snipers. I don't care what you say. I only meant well. I thought I did anyway. Oh boy, the front. This cannon boy. This cannon boy's not really having a good time. Oh, the miners are not enough. Yep, I thought so. When are they gonna fire? 1 minute. 1 minute before before complete and utter destruction begins. How? How are you supposed to do this? This is more advanced than any creep battle I have faced before. The sheer amount of energy deficit that we're facing right now, I can't even... I have lost my ability to even. Alright, I think this might actually be the way to go. Oh, that skimmer! Oh, they're so smart! They keep surprising me. That... what? What just hit me? Was that another skimmer? I think that was another skimmer. Okay. I think this might actually be the way to go. To a certain extent, anyway. We have to get this totem up as fast as possible. Can we salvage this? Let's move the sniper back. Oh, you boys need to pull back if you can. Oh, they're stuck. Oh, they're stuck. Yes, get out of there. Okay. We're starting to kind of stabilize to a certain degree. Let's get a couple missile launchers up here. Okay, go back. You stabilize that line, and we need more cannons. We just need more cannons. We just need a lot more of everything right now. We've kind of found our front line. Or at least our actual front line. And I think as soon as we can reclaim this totem, then we're good to go. We're gonna suffer some really bad deficits. But let's scooch our dudes forward if we can. And let's get another sniper down. But we're... Oh, I don't like that. Move back. Move back. Don't worry, I'm sending help. I'm sending help. Oh, the spores! And we've... Ah, okay, okay. So I think this... I think I got it now. I think I'm getting the general gist of what I'm supposed to do here. I think I got this. I have instead upgraded my energy collection. So everybody's working at 100%. And I have kind of created a sorta kinda okay front line that I'm not super happy with, but I think I can gradually expand it out with maybe a couple more. Yeah, let's get like, I'm just gonna build like 1 or 2 at a time. And I don't like how close that creep is getting, but with my boys in the second line, I think we're okay. And I think we're safe enough to scooch these guys out. Yeah, let's push them forward a little bit. I want the entire front line firing all at once. And we got the factory going, we got the lift tick, we got everything. Okay, okay, okay. We're doing a little bit better this time. Do you have a good coverage? I hope so. We got a couple of missiles. Oof. Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna go out into space. So that's fine. The sniper just took out that skimmer. Missile just took out that spore. Oh, we got so many blobs coming in. Dude, yes, okay, please and thank you. We clearly need at least 1 more missile. That was way too close. Way too close for comfort. Oh, a skimmer got in! A skimmer got in! A skimmer got in! We need more snipers! We need more snipers! Ooh, oh, okay, that was way too close for comfort. Can we build one right there? Just like right on the front lines. That's a risky mission, but it might pay off. Okay, let me pause. Let me pause. Let me get my bearings. So at any point do I want to... Ah! Come on! Just get some dudes down. Yes, clear out that area right now. Clear it out. We need the entire front line secure. We can't let a single break in our line could spell doom for all of us. Let's get some mines going. I feel like we're gonna need more mortars. Sorry, I said mines when I meant mortars. We're definitely gonna need more mortars. Can we build more mines? Is that actually an option? Yes, it is. Can I create more than one on this area? That's a negatory. Ugh, this tower right here. It's kind of a linchpin right now. We'll have to adjust that later. But I think since we stopped that first special attack dead in its tracks, I feel like we're okay for now, but we're gonna have to start pushing forward very soon. We have to get this totem. We need an area out in enemy territory, I think, or maybe that's just a red herring. It could just be a red herring. I'm also really keen on getting that urn. We got eggs. Ah, they're securing the totems with eggs. That's not cool. That is just not kosher. Can we push this front line forward? I feel like we can. Let's do it. Let's start retaking some territory. We're just gonna have to start punching out, guys. I know you don't like doing that, but it's kind of essential. We need the lift tick so that we can power up our totems. Can we just take this whole area? I don't know if that's entirely feasible. Okay, everybody up to the front lines. I want nobody's slacking off here. I want everybody firing. We just got to be very methodical about this. We must think like the creeper, act like the creeper. What would the creeper do? It would creep, and so we too shall creep. We're gonna be the creep. I heard there's a mod that lets you do that. I'm very excited to play that too. Here come the skimmers, guys. Reload. Oh, look at that. They're trying to go all the way around. Ooh. Okay. They're being very bold. But we have more than enough. Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. The totem is ours. The totem has been activated, which means that they can't put more creep down in there, which means we can put more towers inside of it. Clear it out, little cannon boy. It's all on you now. I want to smother this whole area. Soylent it up, boys. Give me that good green stuff. Let's just build up a whole line of cannons. And I feel like we're going to need at least a few more mortars as well to really start doing some damage. Let's just build some mortars and safety. These guys are going to be totally safe right here. The creep can't get to them. And I really want them to start pummeling these big blobs so that the creep can't reinforce itself. We are eating into our energy stores, but production is pretty darn high. Oh, looks like they can still stun lock dudes in here, but as long as the shield stays up, then we're good to go. And look at that, they really are just eating into the creep. Okay, I think we can start building up a couple of terps, because I really want to flatten this area out like I did last time. We can supplement what we had before with the mining production we're beginning over here. And you guys, look at this. Okay, wow. We were in such dire straits before. Nothing can stop us. We're all the way up. Our stores are holding steady. Everything is pretty much good to go. Except for that. That's actually really smart of them. Will the missiles be able to cover that? I'm gonna throw some guys back there just in case. Yes, excellent. Very good. Very good. That one's gonna get through. Or will it? No, it won't. Our defenses have become nigh impenetrable. Okay, great. That means I can do whatever I want. Alright, I think we have just about completely stabilized the situation. So we're gonna start getting a little bit even more aggressive here. I want our cannon boys all up on the front line. You look a little bit lonely. I'm gonna send you a couple of friends. And look at this, we have essentially saturated this whole area with mining production. Which means that nothing can really stop us. Even when a spore launcher does get through, they can't really do anything, can they? Which means I think we can finally begin production of a runway. I mean, we might need it. I don't think cannons are going to be quite enough to get through all of this. Bombers? I'm going to send you out on your first mission. Just smother those two areas. Oh, look at them go. Oh, look at them go. Haha! Oh, they look so cool. Oh, look at it. They just completely glom away the creeper. The creep stands no chance. We are running at a bit of a deficit, but I'm not super worried about that. I will go ahead and get some more miners. Ah, we are starting to chip away at it, though. Can we get some more? Can we change the attack patterns of the bombers? Let's just send all you guys out on your own little missions. I want to really start putting the pressure on the creep. Let's get all of you guys clearing out this area here. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Once you get an Air Force, I love the Air Force in this game. It's amazing. It's so fun to just watch bombs drop and watch creep disappear. Look at this. How can the creep stand against such reckless hatred that I am bringing to bear? This is the least efficient use of miner space in the world, but it is what it is. Maybe I can kind of terp this area up. Maybe get one more in there. Oh, look at that! It just, oh my gosh! It just smashed that liftic totem. So the shield can actually be disabled if it takes too big a hit. That's good to know. Well, we got the liftic to just turn it right back on as soon as the lights go out. Oh, the rocket's almost complete. Cool. Can't wait till I use that bad boy. I don't like this. I don't like that. Please remove it from my sight. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're starting to advance upon the barricade of the Dark Tower. It's like we are striking deep into Mordor. Deep airstrikes into the... onto Mountain Doom itself. Oh, they're getting up a large cache of eggs, but I'm not super worried about that. As long as we have the bombers, I think we're good to go. I just want to see what happens with this rocket launches, man. There it goes. All the way up into orbit. Oh, I love it. Okay, look at that. Now we have dampers, singularity, rain. How do we get rain, though? Ah, another rocket has gone into space. So that should give us 2. Does that mean we get the rain? Yes, it does. But if we get 5, we get conversion, which means we could just turn all of this immediately into anti-creep. But you know me, I like my giant explosions. I want to see what happens. Let's just completely delete this area of creep, shall we? Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And nullified. This whole area is now ours. Excellent. That stash is looking kind of nasty, but if we can take over this other totem, then I think we'll just be pretty much good to go. Listen to the bombs. It's like pew, 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 pew. Oh, okay. We're starting to take losses. Advancing onto the mesh was probably a tougher job than I thought it would be. I think we're going to need reinforcements. We need lots of reinforcements right now. Oh, the creep. Oh, the creep. Okay. This is why... this is why we probably do need some anti-creep. Let's get some anti-creep production going here. You guys all start making blue stuff. Oh, okay. Well, this whole line is going to fall apart if we don't fall back a bit. Can we start getting some anti-creep production going? That'd be really cool. I'm pretty sure if we take over this mesh with anti-creep, then it will start producing its own creep. Or at least give us like a little wall of creep. Yes, okay, good, okay. This is excellent, this is excellent. That'll give us a bit of a buffer zone. Nullify the skimmer factory, nullify the spore launcher. Oh, nullify the spore launcher. Anti-creep air units. Do be a deer and really start helping out the regular bombers. Those dudes, they've been putting in some really good work, but we really need to take out this emitter as soon as possible. Ah, look at it, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at this. So much anti-creep coming in. We could probably drop a nullifier in there right now. Oh, please. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It is finally. We are finally beginning to see more. Anti-creep production has plummeted. But that gave us, I think, enough of an opening to reach in and take out that emitter. If we can get a singularity, glorp up all the creep, and convert it all at once, it will be the biggest coup in the history of creep kind. Yes! Oh, it's beautiful! Hit it with the conversion! Blammo! Oh, it's beautiful. Hopefully the bombs don't hurt the anti-creep. But that completely... Oh, it's so tasty looking. Okay, they didn't do quite as much as I was hoping for, but it did look cool. Let's singularity. And then make it rain. Yeah, okay, great. Make it rain, boys, make it rain. And then we're gonna... Okay. We're gonna have to do the old 1-2 punch. If we could just surround these guys. Is the rain hitting at the tower? Kind of. It's gonna be risky, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Do we, can we actually reach across with any towers? Maybe not. Maybe this was a terrible idea. I'm pretty sure this was an awful idea. I'm pretty sure there's no way in a million years that that ever would have worked. Pretty sure that that was the worst idea that I've come up with this entire level. Because we're only just holding them at bay right now, and this dude is constantly just getting sucker punched right in the gut every few seconds. He's staying alive. What a trooper. But it's not exactly an ideal situation. Let's, can we move a sniper over? I want a sniper to take out all those eggs before we begin Operation Super Drop. Yep, make it pop, boys. Whew. Alright, so with that done, now that we have a slight, kind of, sort of, maybe we could put a damper on it? Would that work? Can we just, like, dampen the entire production of, oh, that freezes it in place. Right, I forgot. Okay, so, we need to get a pylon over there, post-haste. And then a couple of towers. Okay, Operation Mega Drop commence. Go, 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 boys. Alright. Alright, we've secured the beachhead. Oh, look at my brave boys. Oh, look at them. Ah, we gotta get the totem. We're gonna get the totem, guys. We've done it. We've cracked the code. And oh, the anti-creep has reached the edge, which means that it's just gonna generate more anti-creep. Brilliant. Wait, what happened? Whoa, 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 what is this? What is this? Oh, dampen that immediately. Where did that come from? Holy cow, our entire air operation has just been compromised. Boys. Wow. Very smart, actually. Clever. Clever. Creeper, I read your book! A last gasp from the Creeper. Successfully compromised basically my entire mining and operation. But I'm pretty sure my pride won't get in the way again. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Ooh, whoa, 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 what are you guys doing here? Whoa, okay, you're getting a little bit too close for comfort there. I do not like the cut of your G, boy. I want to get those beacons done. And there we go. Oh, yes, good. So can you move in? Yes, you can. Wow! Look at that! They don't even need to be connected to the tower network. Alright, boys, move in. Destroy the Dark Tower. Bring it down. And there we have it. Dark Tower neutralized. Sauron finally defeated, I suppose you could say. Just for good measure, we're going to unearth that last terp. And, oh, hold on. What a little cheeky guy. You thought you could hide from me? No, you cannot. You absolutely cannot. We're going to wipe out that last bit of creep so that we completely destroy. I mean, it is 0%, but I don't want to see any purple. Keep firing until you can't see the purple of their eyes. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've done it. This map is ours. Challenge complete. Make the jump. And there you have it. It took me a whole hour, but I did it. I done did it. That was my first Creeper World map. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. If you want to see more, don't forget to leave a like. And remember, I am and will remain your captain, and I will see you on the other side of the rift. Bye-bye.